console.
How's it going? I'm Waterfields1. This is the PlayStation 5 news. Now, of course, there's nothing confirmed yet for the heavily rumoured PS5. However, this past week, French designer Joseph Dunmaris has released his very own concept designs for the PS5 with some pretty interesting ideas. Now, a video alongside some images does detail his concept, the first notable feature being an LCD screen on the DualShock which would show notifications, instant messages, and of course game invites. To the front of the console is a touchpad which will allow you to turn the console on and off, not too dissimilar to what we have on the PS4 currently. The console will have no disc drive, keeping up to date with the rumours that all games will have to be downloaded from the PlayStation Store. It's where technology is going. My only concern with that is how much money does Sony make from the physical release of games. That's obviously going to be a huge factor in this decision, but certainly it's a viable option. Now, the most notable and interesting concepts for me are wireless HDMI output, so the console will stream to your TV. Is technology at a stage where we can have wireless 4K visuals? I don't know, but certainly that's something, again, I think is really cool. HDMI wireless is possible. Is 4K wireless possible? I hope so, and I'd like to see that implemented if it can be. The DualShock controller will also have a fingerprint scanner on it, which again, I really like. It scans your fingerprint, and of course it will then set itself to your preference as a gamer, which I think is really awesome. It also means you can lock the controller from other players, which again, I think is a really cool concept. The controller will have wireless charging, which I would be very surprised to not see on the next generation. The concept includes something called Translate by PlayStation, which again is a very cool concept. It basically means the console will automatically translate any language to a language of your choice. I think that's awesome. It kind of brings the world together. Is this possible? And I mean, when I say that, is it possible to do it quick enough to relate to gaming? I don't know. There's also a stress sensor on the console, and it does say that the more stressed you get, the difficulty of the game will change, and it kind of says that the difficulty of the game will increase, but if you're stressed, then surely it should make it easier. But again, a stress sensor, how realistic that is, I don't know at this stage. Real dynamic weather, again, is an interesting concept. Pretty much the actual weather outside will relate to the game you're playing. How that's going to work if you're playing multiplayer with someone who's not in the same area as you, and the weather, of course, is different. Again, I don't need this as a feature. I guess it's cool to be able to say, oh, it's raining outside and now it's raining in the game too. But again, I don't think that's a deal breaker. I can't see that being introduced, and that's pretty much it. The only part where the designer loses a little bit of credibility is that he states that it will be 8K ready. Now, of course, 8K isn't a thing yet. I can't see it being mainstream. I mean, 4K is only really now gone mainstream, if we're honest. So to be 8K ready, I think maybe a little step ahead of ourselves somewhat, but there we go. Anyway, that's it. That's the full breakdown of the concept. I mean, it's really cool. There are some features there that I really hope are implemented into the PS5. Let me know what you think. Are there any of the features that you particularly hate or love? I mean, auto-translate's a pretty cool thing. Let me know what you expect to see on the PlayStation 5 and what you think of this concept for the console. Comment below. If you're new around here, then of course, please do subscribe to help the channel to grow. And if you accidentally stumbled across this video, you may as well subscribe as well. Hit the like. Enjoy your week, enjoy your gaming. I'm Waterfields1. See you later.